I'm good.
Okay. Welcome to Disgruntled, the podcast where we process the minor inconveniences that feel like personal attacks.
Traffic, conference calls, group texts, no one's safe.
We're not here to fix anything. We're here to vent, to spiral, and to laugh instead of scream.
Basically, it's therapy, but with less crying and more yelling into the void.
And just so we don't get fired, the views expressed in the podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect the opinions of our employers, past, present, or future.
Or yours, or anyone's really.
We're not really professionals. We're just professionally done with everything.
Call us today, cry for help, but make it funny at 479-222-1251.
Or you can find us at disgruntlednetwork.org and submit your unfortunate ramblings via form.
And visit the link in the bio for more details.
Anyway, so we're your host of Disgruntled. I'm Bailey Bolin.
I'm Jillian Johnson.
And let's get into the episode. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
I am surviving another week. I'm close. Not almost there. Not quite. It feels so far away. But I believe in myself. I think I can do it.
Oh, I wish. Honestly, I wish Friday would get here a lot quicker. And I think maybe, in audience, this is what I'm going through lately. I'm living for the weekend.
Yes. There's been many a song written about it.
There are so many people out there living for the weekend, obviously. But yeah, I'm living for the weekend currently because like today I was working on something yesterday, Monday, I was working on something and I cannot get it. I can't get it where I want it, you know?
Oh, that's infuriating.
And like I get a piece of it and then I add in what I think is gonna like fix it and make it where I want it to be. And then that thing that I added in that worked right is now gone. And now I have to figure out like all these. I'm hating that. Learning a lot, learning quite a bit actually. But I'm tired of it and I'm ready for it to be done.
You're over it.
Very.
Bailey is over it. Let that be on the record.
100%. For the record, I am done.
I love it.
I say that. I'm not done until the report's final, so I'm not done. But mentally, I am. Anyway, Jill, what has got you disgruntled this week?
I will tell you, and it's something I experienced not only today but yesterday, and that is the lines at the pharmacy. That's gotten me real mad. So let me give our viewers, our wonderful, wonderful viewers and listeners, a quick update on Jillian. Because I think it needs to be said. With everything going on in the last couple weeks, I had a real sit down with myself and I said, Jillian, the waves are never going to stop coming. And you need to be so for real with yourself. There's never going to be a good time or a steady time or a time without random annoyances and life hitting you in the balls. So you got to stop making excuses and you got to go take care of yourself. Because been putting that off for a very long time. And it might startle our viewers that I haven't been to a doctor since like 2023. And yeah, it's bad. So I had a very tough conversation with myself. And I was like, it's never going to get better unless you go and do the steps to make it better. So go do it. Get off your butt. You got your health insurance card. Go make some crap happen. So Jillian Johnson went out and she did the damn thing. and I got my appointment, and I went to my doctor, and all is well. I'll be here for a while. All my levels are good. I was so proud of myself. But I
Well,
had
good.
I had a very serious conversation with my doctor about my emotions since my father passed and my ability to deal with everyday thing. I can just have noticed since then my anxiety and my stress level are about here, and I've been sleeping, but it feels like when I wake up I haven't slept at all. And I was like, I don't need to not feel rested on top of everything else. And so I
Right.
got my medicine refilled. So your girl is now medicated. Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love a girl on anxiety medication. So that
Right.
is my newest thing, and I wanted to um shout that out that I want other people to know. If you have any listeners out there, stop. And I have been very, very guilty of this, but don't wait for the right moment, because there won't be one. And
It'll never come.
I've learned that the hard way in the last 3 years, and just put it aside, put you first, and go do what you need to do for your mental health, because it makes a difference. Um,
Well, good. I'm so proud of you.
I know. I've been saying to everyone at work, I have been free balling life, and it's not a thing to admit failure, to need medicine to help you cope.
Right.
And
It's not a failure. That is not a
it's not.
failure at all.
No.
At all.
There's no shame in going and getting the medicine that you need to help you through your life. I just want to make
Right.
that known.
It's like wearing a knee brace when you've hurt your knee.
Yeah, that's exactly what I feel like.
Right?
And exactly, exactly. And my other public service announcement today is also in the same realm of, your family does not have to be those that are blood related to you. Your family is who you choose to be, the amazing people in your life. And I want to know if anybody else is struggling like I've been struggling. Just know that your family is who you want it to be, and who supports you in life. And find good people, because there still are. Find good people to love you and support you through the tough things, because it will make it better on you. It does not matter if they're blood or not. You go make your
Mm-hmm.
own. You go make your own family in your own circle, and enjoy the people that make you happy. And if that means distancing yourself from people related by blood, don't think that it makes you an any different person. And I just had to say that.
Amen.
I'm not going to get into details about any more than that, but I needed to say that
We'll save
out
that for the
loud.
break.
Yeah, I needed to say that out loud to the people, because I know that there's a lot of people with the amount of crazy ass crap that's going through the world right now, that I think that needs to be a message that's said. And I
Yeah.
wanted you to hear it from me, of someone who's going through it. And so I wanted you, our wonderful, wonderful listeners, to know that your family is who you make it, and that is totally okay.
Absolutely. Also, I'll add to that fact. It's not conditional.
Mm-mm.
Relationships, not I'm not talking family, blood, nothing. Relationships are not conditional. You shouldn't, or they shouldn't like you because you've done something for them, and vice versa. It is not conditional, and it's not transactional.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Absolutely.
because I do something for you doesn't mean that you need to do something for me. And same thing the other way around. When it comes to one of those points when there is not enough there anymore, it's easy for a relationship to fall into the transactional category, because at that point you're only like contacting each other when you need something.
Right.
And so I guess my message to the world right now is, especially right now, like in today's current climate, reach out to the people you love. Reach out to the people you love. Do it often. Say, I love you. Watch those TikTok videos that make you laugh and cry. And do anything you can to find a spark, a speck, a little inkling of joy. And if that means going to the doctor and putting your mental health first, do so. If that means not being around particular people in your life, it's time. Put yourself first. Please do so.
Yes.
Also, and I'll bleep this out. What medication are you on?
I am on 2 different because they
Hell
work.
yeah, sis.
Yes, work together. I am on.
Okay, likes. Cool. And I will add something to that as well. So Jill and I went to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour in October at New Orleans, night 3. After that, your boy here went through a major depression. And I think it was because I had been looking forward to like this huge event in my life for so long. I mean, I had tickets for a year and a half before it came, you know, and I
Right.
was looking forward to it for so long, and then it's gone. And like concert amnesia and like all those things. And, you know, I just went, phew, you know, real quick. So
Yep.
and you know what I did? I went to the concert on Sunday night. I had a therapy appointment Monday morning, and I had a doctor's appointment Monday afternoon. I didn't waste no time because I
No.
knew it was coming.
Absolutely. Take tips
I think I
from
literally said,
Bailey.
I literally said on the way home in the car with you and Emma, I literally said, you know, she goes out there on stages for 3 nights in a row and has 70,000 people cheering her on. And I'm an accountant.
Yeah, you did say that.
I was like, how am I supposed to go back to my normal life
I don't know.
when I've, you know, like, so,
Mhm.
very proud of you. Very, very proud of you for taking the step to put yourself first, because, listeners, audience, viewers, whatever you are, you may know this, you might have picked up on it by now. But if you don't, Jill puts every single person before herself at all times. At all times. And so we work really well because I'm my priority. So Jill balances that out and I balance her out. So,
Correct.
yes, I'm very proud of you for finally putting yourself first for once. So,
Yes. And it was that still spirited in me that got me through those 2 lines at the pharmacy because, of course, I went on day 1 and they didn't have the 1 pill completely out of stock. So I had to go back again today and wait in the same
right.
line that wraps around the building. So it took every ounce of patience, but hey, since I got my new meds, I was patient. So I love that for me, and I'm sure the pharmacy also loved my ray of sunshine that I casted
And
at their counter.
what pharmacy was this?
I don't know if we
What
need to bleep
pharmacy
this
chain
out
is
or not.
this?
It's a Walgreens. Walgreens. Oh,
I just
Lord.
wanted to throw it out there. Just throw that out there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I've
Yeah.
been with them for a while because they were the only ones that was in the different cities as I was moving colleges, and so it was always great no matter where I
Oh,
was.
that's true. Yeah,
They had
that is true.
I will say I want to give a shout out though because I'm not complaining about the fact I don't want the long line to interfere with me saying those people behind that counter, they were working their butt off. There was just too many people all at once
Yeah.
trying to get medication. there was 3 people back there holding it down at the Walgreens. Let me tell. Shout out to them because they were doing God's work because they were doing their
Yeah.
absolute best. It was just the
and
sheer amount of people.
A lot of people think that like being a pharmacist or a pharmacy tech is easy work.
Oh God, no.
It is
God,
not.
no.
At all.
Mm-mm.
At all. And I'm going to leave that where it is.
Absolutely. What's your complaint this week, Bailey? What's got you all screaming into the void?
So, I have to write them down or I'll forget.
Correct.
So I've added to my list. I have 3 for today.
Okay.
My first is smart cars.
starting off strong.
Smart cars. I had a little smart car cut me off at 4:30 on my way home. And you know where I am on my way home and how bad that traffic is. But
Correct.
a smart car decided that it was a good idea to cut off the person that was going 82. 82.
Oh my
Y'all,
gosh.
it wouldn't, listen, my car wouldn't be death, but they'd be injured.
Oh, yeah.
They'd be injured. And if it was an SUV, like if it was an SUV and it hit them hard enough, they'd die. There's no freaking way.
That
Or be
thing's made out of
paralyzed.
plastic.
They'd lose their legs.
Yeah.
It's made of plastic, and you can touch the front windshield and the back windshield without extending your arms.
Correct. It's like a Final Destination waiting to happen.
Honestly, you know what it reminds me of? You remember when we were kids and we had those little carts that or not carts, but they were like cars, right? And it had an open space for your feet and you could like run with it. And
Fred
then
Flintstone
it was red on the bottom. Yeah, it was red on the bottom and yellow on the top.
Yes, I do. I'm very familiar with those.
There's a photo of it right now. That's a smart car. I don't understand. Also, 1, how much is the payment? 2, how much is your insurance a month? Because the thing is, if they were to get in an accident, it's totaled.
Oh, completely.
There's no way. So,
and I want to shout out that those kind of cars, they're called little tykes.
They're really little tykes.
Little tykes. Because
Thank you. I'll search that.
I was just talking with Allie, one of our top listeners this week.
Love that girl.
Her husband had a smart car and it was red on the bottom. And her sister talked about and joked relentlessly with Ed that she was going to one day paint the top yellow so he could be driving around in his little tyke car.
That's his little tyke. I don't understand. How can 2 people fit in there comfortably? Jill, could you imagine me and you trying to get in a smart car?
I think that would be great footage for the podcast.
Have you seen clowns getting out of a car?
That's what it'd be like.
Oh my Lord. That's insane. Smart cars, I don't understand it. It's 2026. I haven't seen one in 5 years, and I saw one literally yesterday, and I'm very irritated about it.
As you should be.
Number 2, the word blouse.
Yeah, that's ick.
The word blouse. And I know a blouse is a dressier shirt. But I hate that. I hate that word. I don't know why. I mean, there's nothing specific about it that I just can't stand, but I can't. The word blouse, no. It's a no for me, dog.
I hear you.
And last but not least, and this happened today.
Uh-oh.
At work, when people are scheduling meetings, right?
Uh-huh.
So we use Microsoft Outlook and a scheduler and all that kind of stuff. You book a room and you invite the people and all that kind of stuff. Well, I can't stand multiple invites for the same meeting.
That would irk
So,
me.
for example, we have a monthly meeting on just random, I don't know, smart cars, right? Monthly meeting on smart cars. Well, the organizer then goes in at the same time and goes through every single one of them and updates the room.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you can have like 8 emails that are the exact same. It's just updating the room,
Oh
which
my
I
gosh.
understand. Thankful for it because usually and here's a glitch in the system, if it goes like, so say it can go 12 meeting occurrences, right?
Mm-hmm.
And say it makes it through the first 2 and schedules the first 2. If it gets to the third and that meeting room is not available, it cancels your whole occurrence.
Oh my
Cancels your
gosh.
whole series. And so I know why they do it. I know why we do it. I just don't like it.
It's like there's a better
Like
system.
there is a legitimate reason for it to be happening. I just don't like it.
Mm-mm. I'm with you. I don't even work there, and I'm with you. I'm with you, Bailey.
Right. So those are my 3: smart cars, blouse, and multiple event invites. Event invites.
Mm,
So yeah. Well,
I love those.
let's take a break.
Let's do it.
And I will discuss Jill's family and we'll be back.
Love that.
This podcast is brought to you by no one, because the world is cruel and marketing departments are cowards. But it doesn't have to be this way. We're ready. Sponsor us. Let's make capitalism fun again.
You don't have to die to be dead to me. That's
Amen. Oh my God.
Now let's get on with recording because I'm so sorry.
You don't have to die to be dead to me. What a great. Oh my God, that's so good. We are back and we have tested the strength of Jill's medication.
It's still holding strong. Just in case you're wondering.
It is still holding strong, and honestly, I don't know how, because I would have caught a charge by now. But that's just me. That's just me.
Who do we got first today, Bailey?
So, this was a little special.
Ooh.
I am part of a group on Facebook for Taylor Swift fans. Shocker, right?
Wow. Never would have guessed.
But I am. And it is called Swifties Forever. And if you'd like to join, please send a request. I am not an admin, so bomb them, spam them, please.
Do with that as you will.
Anyway, so I posted a post about Jill and I and our podcast, and how we basically reference Taylor Swift in some sort or fashion every single episode. And to prove credibility, I uploaded a photo of us from the Eras Tour Night 3 in New Orleans. Yeah, sorry. But anyway,
okay. I like that.
I had some of the people who are in that group responded because I asked what annoys them. And so I am going to give them their little shout out. So,
Good.
up first, we have Chloe. Chloe says, my annoyance is my neighbor. He lets his kid onto our private property, and the kid almost drowns twice on our property.
Oof.
Not to mention, it would somehow be my fault if the kid died, even though we have a fence up. We've approached the neighbors about it, and they say that there's a small hole where their kid keeps getting in, but they couldn't point to me where it is, so that isn't helpful. I said, Chloe, girl, you're going to have to set them straight.
Amen.
You're going
You
to have
better
to.
lay down the
Because
law, Chloe.
That's going to be rough. Make an electric fence or something.
I love that idea.
Right? Moving on, we have Mandy. Mandy's annoyance is one word: people.
Girl.
And honestly, Mandy,
Girl.
you fit right in. You fit right in.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You found the right group here.
Next we have absolutely. Next we have Allie, not our Allie that is one of our best supporters of the pod. But we have Allie, and her complaint is subscription services, to which I replied that Jill has very passionate opinions on this.
I am dying on this hill. I'm glad I am seen. I am seen, and it makes me feel good.
Yeah. Next we have Tegan, and her complaint is the cost of living currently. And honestly, that's the damn truth. I got gas this morning. Right. My little sedan, my Sonata. I think I had 200 miles left. My tank holds probably like 575, right? That was $28.
Oh,
$28.
my God.
Usually, used to back in the day when the things were good, when life was good, $28 would have filled up my tank from zero.
Oh, yeah.
But no, y'all, no. Oh, God. Okay, got to move on from that because that's not going to work well. Next, I'm going to have to steal some of Jill's meds. And good thing because she's coming in this weekend.
Correct.
We have Michelle. Her complaint is memories that won't die.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. I was reading these as they came in, and I was like, oh my God, scream that louder, like
Yes.
some of them were like just so on point. Next, and honestly, I'm not going to say that I have a favorite one because I'm very thankful for all of these people who interacted and all that kind of stuff. But the one that I really, really, really loved because it was just so simple and it's everybody's annoyance is from Stacy, and her complaint is ants.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm going to raise one on you there, Stacy, and say mosquitoes.
Double uno
Because
that.
it's the time of the year. Yeah, mosquitoes. If I wasn't so sweet, they wouldn't be attracted to me.
You right about that.
Anyway, next and last but not least, we have Sarah. Sarah's complaint is when people don't replace things. So toilet paper or spoons, etc. Sarah has 2 teenagers that hoard cups and spoons and never replace the damn toilet paper roll.
Ooh. That's a punishable offense. I feel like they're
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I also one that is kind of in line with it, but not really. Paper towels. Jimmy will use paper towels. I think it's just a compulsion. I don't know what the hell it is, honestly. He uses a paper towel to breathe, to think, and he doesn't throw them away. They're just scattered around the kitchen, and God forbid if he's cooking. If he's cooking,
I
he
know.
will use
It looks
at
like a
least a
snowstorm.
roll. It's terrible. Jill, you can vouch for me on that one because it's terrible.
I
It is
will.
terrible.
There
Oh,
is
shit.
carbon emissions and there is the greenhouse effect, but I can tell you one thing that is attributing to global warming. It's Jimmy G and his use of paper towel.
Yeah. And, I put it out there on like TikTok or something, how many people used paper towels growing up. And a lot of people were like me who didn't use paper towels, and like we had like cleaning washcloths or cleaning rags, that we use. And so that was comforting to know that I was not in the minority on that one.
Yeah.
So those are my friends from 50s Forever. So thank you for interacting. Thank you for listening. What else? What else? What else? Hope you come back. I hope you enjoy hearing us just bitch.
Please.
So, Jill, over to you.
And I have got for today Lily from North Dakota. Lily says, I need to complain about people who swear up and down that they don't do drama, but somehow are involved in every single piece of it. Like, Jessica, explain to me how you hate negativity, yet you know everyone's business. You have screenshots from 3 different group chats and somehow always just happen to be there when something went down. Oh, and the faint concern. Oh my God, I just want what's best for you. No, you don't. You want updates, you want details, you want to be the first one to say, I knew it. You're not above the drama. You are the drama. You're the producer, director, lead actress in a show nobody asked to be cast in. And the worst part, you'll hear this and say, wow, that's crazy. Jessica, it's you.
Lily, props to you for naming her.
Yeah, I love that for us.
That's HBIC energy. Like, I
Mhm.
love that. And let's be honest, everybody knows a Jessica. Everyone knows a Jessica. Someone that wants to be in the business, wants to be in the tea. Sometimes I am Jessica.
That's what makes
But
our show interesting.
sometimes I want to be involved. I don't want to be left out, you know?
FOMO, Jessica.
FOMO. Yeah. But I will tell you, like, I would never say I hate negativity or like fake concern or anything. Like, I will own it. Like, if I'm being nosy, I'm going to say, I'm being nosy. What are you talking about? Like, I'm going to own it. I will promise you that.
I have the text receipts to prove so.
Literally. And with that, let's take a little break because we don't need to go further into that.
Oh, let's do it.
This ad space is currently open. Your product could be pitched here by 2 emotionally stable podcast hosts who definitely aren't yelling into the void. Just saying.
So, Jill, over to you.
Let's do this. I got Maddie and Ty. They're 3 years strong, apparently, and they wanted us to know that, and they wanted you to know that. So keep that in mind, Maddie and Ty. 3 strong years. I need to complain about couples who swear that they're so happy, but everyone around them knows the relationship is hanging on by a thread. Like, why are we posting paragraphs about my person when just last week you were crying over in the bathroom about something they did? Why are there 15 pictures and a love letter caption, but you won't even look at each other when you're in the same room? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying relationships are perfect, but there's a difference between working through things and becoming a whole fairy tale online to cover up what's actually going on. Because the louder you post about how unbothered and in love you are, the more obvious it is that you're trying to convince not only everyone but yourself. You're not fooling anybody, not your friends, not your followers, and definitely not each other.
Ouch. Okay, so I'm thinking this might have been like talking about Maddie and Ty.
That's what I got. That's what I got from that.
Yeah. Once again, love the name drop. That's awesome. Yeah, so have I talked about the first 2 years of marriage?
I think it's worth recovering even if we have. Let's go there.
Okay,
Let's do the damn thing.
So little Jimmy G and I celebrated 7 years of marriage on Monday. Yeah. There was a time I wouldn't think that we would have got past 2 days. So, everybody says like the first 2 years is like the honeymoon phase and stuff. It wasn't. It wasn't for me in my experience, and it wasn't for him in his experience either. I know that as a fact. But yeah, first 2 years were hell, but we would post on social media like everything was fine and like we go on these trips and things. But what people didn't know is usually we go on these trips because we just got through with a major fight where we hated each other for an entire week, right?
Correct.
And so, what does any irrational 21-year-old do when they've been fighting with the person that they're supposed to be with for the rest of their life? Really bad, like really, really, really bad fight. What does the normal, rational 21-year-old do? Well, don't ask me because I don't know. Because what we decided to do was to get in a car and drive 12 hours to New Orleans.
Correct. Correct.
And we hated each other for the entire day. And so I got off of work at like 3:30 or whatever. We left the house by 4, or not the house, the on-campus apartment by 4 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we drove 12 hours to New Orleans. We got there around 3 a.m. The first thing that happened when I stepped out on the street of New Orleans was a rat ran across my foot. I looked at Jimmy and said I wanted to go home. I am saying all of this to say, yes, outwardly, it looked like, oh, they're having so much fun together, so many adventures and things, but there was hell behind the scenes. But now, looking in contrast, now, because of um because of Jimmy's position in work, we aren't even married on Facebook. Like, we're married, but, like, you can't tie me to him. And, like, we don't take pictures and post with each other or anything. We are living our marital bliss without having to entertain an audience. And so I say all this to tell the speaker or tell the listeners, that don't believe what you see all the time, because there are things going on in people's personal lives, because people don't post the bad times, they post the good times, they post the highlights, they don't post the really low valleys, you know? So give yourself grace because it's easy to compare to something that has been curated. And
Yes.
so give yourself some grace. Um, with that being said, love him, love him. I'd knock him flat if I could, but I'd pick him back up. So, and I think that's the important part, you know. I wouldn't just hit him and leave him. I'd
Yeah.
knock him flat, but I'd pick him back up, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then
But
call
no,
me and tell
we
me.
are in a exactly. We are in a completely, I mean, 100,000% 360 of where we once were, and I know Jill agrees with that.
I do. I do. Because I was in the mountains and the valleys along with y'all. I've been
Yes,
there.
yes, yes. And honestly, she was right in the middle too, so that was sorry about that, sister.
Oh, I love y'all. I love y'all.
So, if this is actually Maddie and Ty, who posted this about other couples, cool. Let's not throw stones in a glass house because that house can break. If it is someone who is posting this about Maddie and Ty, um, same last name, so I want to look at their Facebook profile.
just for research purposes.
Yeah. Exactly. So, thank you, whoever you are, if you were, whatever. And thank you for your submission. I appreciate you very much.
Very much so. Bailey, take us
All,
into the last one.
all right. So, this last one here, um, I filter through what we receive, right?
Right.
So, I filter through things, Jill filters through things. We obviously know we have 100% control of what we speak over. We know that.
Yep.
But some people are getting a little too comfortable talking about us. So I wrote a response because I am better in a written form. Imagine that, right? Better in a written form. So let's begin. A user recently, oh God, why did it do that? Sorry. Oh God, that's worse. 1 second. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, let's do that. Sorry. Okay. A user recently left us a negative review based on our appearances, and they called us, to quote, liberal democratic complainers, which I love.
I
Okay.
do.
Like,
I
ooh,
do.
that hurts my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But let's start here. You don't get to question anybody's identity or ask which bathroom someone uses just because you don't understand them. It says a lot more about you than it will ever say about them. That was first and foremost, and if you can read between the lines, Jill, that actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm, mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm. Yeah, so, yes, we have strong viewpoints, but if you actually listened, you would know that the point of this podcast is to be a show that exists because people are tired of the same old routine, tired of not being heard, tired of holding things in. This is the place where we, me and you, get to sit down and complain as best friends, and where other people get to feel a little less alone while doing so. Right.
Yes.
So, I'm a bitch at heart. I can't help it. Um, what I personally found interesting, though, is the same person that sent this complaint in used a burner email, right?
Mm.
Listen, guys, if you're gonna send something in anonymously, I'd rather you just not put an email because that gives me no ability to look into anything. And most people don't. This person did use an email. But what I thought was funny is I was able to look up their social media accounts that were linked to this burner email.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. And I also found that they're following disgruntled across multiple flat platforms. So while you're calling us liberal democratic complainers, you're still watching and engaging and helping us grow. And for that, thank you for the views, thank you for the clicks, and thank you for the algorithm boost. We're going to keep doing what we do. So
Yeah, we are.
that was for them. Yes. I have one more thing I want to say.
Yeah.
Two more things I want to say. Uh, one, somebody called me the F slur today.
No, Bailey.
Yeah. Yeah, they called me fat, and I didn't feel good about it.
Oh, we got them hook, line, and sinker with that one.
That's so funny. I told one of my friends at work well, I told a lot of people at work, actually, which I probably shouldn't have. Um, hindsight's 2020, but I told a lot of my friends at work, and, like, true concern. They were like, who do I need to report this to? Like, who do I talk to? Like, I'm gonna fight someone. Who was this?
In the street, my
And
boy.
I was like, they called me fat. And they were like, Bailey, I hate you. Thanks.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. So there's that. Second one. Yeah, there we go. So recently, Jill and I have discovered that we have expanded our audience.
Yeah, we have.
into 31 countries. So that means disgruntled has been heard. My voice, Jill's face, everything has been viewed and witnessed and experienced in 31 countries on all 7 continents, might I add.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got receipts.
So, yeah, that was an interesting find today. So, if you are new here, thank you. Thank you for listening. Share this with your friends. If you are new here from a country that is not the United States, tell us what pisses you off about your country. Drop it in the comments.
I guarantee you
We
we
will be
can
there.
relate. Yeah.
Most likely. And if you are in the US, let's talk about
Name something. Sorry.
yeah. So if you are in the US, go ahead and drop your complaint too. We'll talk about it
Mhm.
and go from there. But I wanted to give a special little shout out to those that have joined us from across the pond and in areas that we have not even thought about being ever before. So that's amazing. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your support. So that's it. Jill, I'm going to let you wrap up because I've wrapped up like the last 4 times.
Okay, I can take it from here. I want to say again, shout out to every single person who wrote in today, even our haters. We love when haters hate. It makes us strong. Thank you for following
Yep.
us. So Maddie and Ty, Lily, Stacy, Sarah, Michelle, Tegan, Allie, Mindy, and Chloe, thank you. We appreciate it. And please continue, even if you hate us, to follow us everywhere that you possibly can. Our link tree is going to be
Yes.
on the screen due to Bailey's amazing post production work. You can use that to rate, review, and subscribe and let more people know how disgruntled you are. And you will probably get feedback from us. So make those clicks, make those links, and please, please, please engage with us as much as you possibly can. Be sure to call us or text us with your rants at 479 222 1251. Or you can visit our website, www.disgruntlednetwork.org. And Bailey has made these amazing forms you can go and fill out and yell into the void, scream with us, and we will put you on the podcast. So please engage with us. We still have merch. We're working on some new exciting things coming up. So please, 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 please be sure to look for that and get all of your merch here with Disgruntled because we would appreciate it. And I think it would be a great way to advertise and let people know just how disgruntled you are. So thank you so much for
Yes.
listening to our episode, and we will see you next week.
Yep. Here's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Send me or send Disgruntled Network on any social media platform and show us where you have shared a video or something like that. And I will send you some piece, Jill and I should say that. Jill and I will send you some piece of random something from our house. So like this rubber band that I keep playing with, or this deck of cards that I shuffle during our breaks, or I'm not going to let you have this, but my lens cleaning cloth. Let's see what
Or
else.
a hanger from the laundry basket that's right next to me in every single episode.
Bath and Body hand sanitizer. Whatever
Or
you need.
maybe a squishy from my collection back here.
Scissors. My personal checkbook.
Headphone
Just kidding.
cases. I know.
Yeah. Some random business card.
You
Yeah.
never know.
So send us proof of you sharing something and we will share something with you back. I have some Delta headphones over here that are really calling someone's name. So
Ah.
all right. Peace and blessings. Have a great week. We will see you again here. You'll hear our wonderful voices again next Friday. And we will probably be either just as mad or a little worse. So see you then.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, God. This has been a Disgruntled Network multimedia production.
Created by people with a lot of opinions and just enough time to share them.
Executive produced by Jillian Johnson and Bailey Bolin.
If you liked what you heard, don't forget to scream into the void or, leave us a review.